Hello everybody and welcome back to Gaming on Caffeine. My name is Isaac and we are back playing some Blast Off for episode 3. Now, last episode we spent quite a bit of time out in the wild mining some copper in order to complete a quest, and at the end of last episode, I thought we'd made a pretty serious mistake by not using some of that copper to make a copper pickaxe, because I thought that meant that we couldn't mine iron, and therefore couldn't really progress without going out to mine more copper, which incidentally is really hard to find. However, I then did a little bit more digging since the end of last episode, and figured out that even if we did have enough copper to make a copper pickaxe head, I don't think we'd actually be able to do anything with it, because I'm pretty sure that we actually can't do anything with the copper, like we can't smelt it. So, yeah, like if I go ahead and type in copper here, whenever we break the ores outside, we get this copper here. We get these smashed copper ore, which we can combine them into hard copper ore, but we can't actually do anything with that in a furnace. We either have to use a vat, or we have to use the smeltery. Now, I think we're going to end up using the smeltery, but if we want to get ingots out of the smeltery, we need a smeltery cast, which means we need gold, or aluminium brass, which means we need either gold or aluminium, both of which require a higher level pickaxe to begin with. So that's not really an option. We can't just go mine copper and then get the copper ore. Now, however, there are ways that we can do it, obviously, otherwise the pack would be unplayable. As you may have noticed, we have some smashed gold ore in our inventory, which we by no means have a good enough pickaxe to mine. However, if we were to head on outside, we have these guys from the Fallen Meteors mod all around the place. These are just called Fallen Meteors, and if we were to go ahead and break them with our hammer, which does take a very long time with this stone hammer, but does work, if we were to break them, we have a really small, but it's still their chance of getting some stuff. Now, I'm going to show you this in NEI real quick, because otherwise this could take us forever. If we type in Fallen Meteor, and actually, no, if we just look for... oh, no, we do get some stuff. We got some smashed iron and some smashed aluminium. If we look at the recipe for these, you can see that whenever we break a Fallen Meteor with a hammer, we have about a 5% chance to get any of the ores in the game, and then a 7% chance to get redstone, and a 1% chance to get diamonds and emeralds, but there is a chance to get all of this stuff. So, I think one of the first things that we're supposed to do is try and get some gold or some copper from here so that we can start making casts in the Tinker Smeltery. The alternative, which is in the quest book, and we got some tin there, is if we look in here, one of the quests, which is this one, says tools need to be well worn to be able to mine harder stuff such as ores. However, it is possible to upgrade tools with a zombie, creeper, skeleton with a skeleton head / skull to max out the tool's upgradability. I think this is another option we could have gone through if we'd got a skeleton skull. But then at the same time, I think our bone pickaxe is at maximum levels right now, so I don't really think that's an option either. So I think this might be the only way. I think we have to kind of mine these Fallen Meteors with these hammers in the hope that we're going to get 2 gold at some point. We managed to get ourselves 2 aluminium and a little bit of zinc as well. But I think we're going to have to do this until we can get 2 gold, at which point we can make an ingot cast, and we can move on and start to do stuff that way. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go away. I am done, so I'm not going to go away. I'm going to walk back, so I think that should get us a hardened gold. Now, if again we look in the quest book, I was going to go away and start mining stuff, but we actually got really lucky there. It says, this quest here says, to obtain ingots, firstly, I would have to right-click some hardened gold ore block into the Ex Nihilo Crucible. Then I will have to make a seared faucet to get the gold out, and a casting table. Finally, I will have to place the brick in the casting table and pour gold over it to create an ingot cast. So I think we actually just got really lucky there with that. And what we should be able to do now is, once we have taken the lava out of here, because there is a little bit of like residue lava currently in our smelter, which I've been using to get us some obsidian, which we actually do have enough of now to complete another quest. I'm going to quickly break this. It looks like it has 2... Can I break this? Let me pull some experience out here. There we go. I'm not quite sure we start with so many tanks of experience, but I'm just going to start storing the lava in here for now. There we go. There we go. And then the last 500 millibuckets we can just get rid of. Please don't fall into the lava. Please don't fall in... Ooh. Woohoo. Okay. That was close. Let's put you there. And then let's get that there. And then now what we should have to do is go boom. Okay, so that should start to break the gold down into 2 golden ingots, I think. We should get double, I believe, out of this. Now, as the quest book said, we are going to need a seared faucet and a casting table. Now, the way we're going to get those is by smelting up some grout, which is made from sand, gravel, and clay. Now, let's have a look. How are we doing on all of those? We don't have any of any, I don't think. So, what we might have to do here is I'm going to have to break all of this down into some sand, gravel, and clay. Now, we need 7 seared bricks for the casting table and 3 for the faucet. So, 10 seared bricks in total, which means 10 grout. Now, let's quickly look at NEI here. If I type in grout, what do we need? One of each gets us 2. We need 10. So we need 5 of each. We need 5 gravel, 5 sand, and 5 clay. So, we're going to need quite a bit of this cobblestone. So, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go away. I'm going to need 15, actually, in total. Let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's going to take us to 15 gravel. We can then turn 5 of that into sand, and the other 5 all the way down to dust. We can then put that dust into barrels full of water, and that should be enough to get us the sand, gravel, and clay that we're looking for. And also, I figured out between this episode and last episode that we can actually make water using the unlimited water source that we have over here, which I thought was really nice considering you couldn't do it in Crash Landing, which was the last mod pack I played that had the Environment mod in it. But if we just quickly break through all of these, I'll kind of show you what I mean. And as I'm doing this, I'm realizing that we don't need 5 dust to get the 5 clay. We only need 2 because that's going to get us 8 clay. So let's just take a bucket of water, and that should get us 1. There we go, and we can do that again, and we should be good to go. Now, what I mean by the unlimited water thing is if I grab an empty glass bottle here and just right-click on this unlimited water source, we actually get these salted bottles of water. Now, if we were to drink these on their own, we would get dehydration. Our hydration would go down so fast, and it really wouldn't be worth it at all. But what we can do with the salt water is we can actually go ahead and cook it up in the furnace here, and that's going to turn it into normal water, which we can then put into our camel packs, and we can then drink. So, for water, we are pretty much sorted. For probably for the near future anyway. We do still have to do it manually, which is a bit of a pain, but we can go ahead and grab this camel pack and just combine it up with the water bottle. And no, I was sure that was a thing. Can we not? Oh, okay. Well, I guess we can't do that, but we can go ahead and drink this. That I know for sure. I'll show you that once we get down to a lower level of hydration here. But for now, let's do something like this. Let's break down our clay. Let's craft up some grout, and then let's get this smelting in the smeltery. Boom, boom. 10 grout, we'll throw that in there. Wait for that to smelt up. Okay, so quite a while later, and I've managed to accumulate 72 cobblestone. Now, the reason that I've gone ahead and accumulated 72 cobblestone is because it turns out you cannot smelt the grout. It says, I am grout. A bit of a Guardians of the Galaxy reference there. But it turns out you cannot smelt it to make the seared stone. So instead what you have to do is you have to put the 10 grout into a vat containing 100 millibuckets of lava and wait 30 seconds to get 1 piece of seared brick. Bit of a pain. However, I think we can do it. So, in order to make a vat, you either need a bunch of copper or you need 7 compressed cobblestone. That's the option that we went for. So, if we do this, we get ourselves 7 compressed cobblestone, do something like that, and we get a vat. Nice! Let's throw that down, I guess, there for now. I don't think it really matters too much where we put it. I'm just going to move this real quick in case it, messes things up at all. I say I'm going to move it. There we go. I didn't know if that was going to work then or not. And let's try this. So, we'll put you in there, we'll put you in there, and then we have to drop all 10 of this into there. Like that. And then that should use up 100 millibuckets of lava and make a thing? After 30 seconds? Maybe? And we need 10 of these. Hopefully that's going to work. Oh, we got all our 10. Oh, gee, okay. That's not what I want to do. We got all 10 back. Which I guess is good, but that's not what I wanted. Okay. What I'll do instead is we'll try and break this first. I will put all 10 in. Like that. I'm going to go away and make a bunch more grout. I guess 90 more grout using some more cobblestone that we get. I'm going to see if this works. I'll be back in a second. Actually, before I go away, this gives me a good time to point out how my water bottles work. We did get slowness then. Our hydration is on 61%. If I go ahead and just drink this bottle of water. What? Did that just seriously not do anything? I honestly thought that would work. What? What? Okay, then. That is not good. That is not good at all. Let's see. Does this not... I thought this would do at least something. It doesn't do anything. Oh, okay. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. What was the earlier quest here? We were given a quest to make water. We need to make this. We need to make mashed leaves. Let's have a look here. Mashed leaves. I've completely forgotten the recipe. Leather, saplings, and apples. Okay, we have apples. We have saplings. Leather we don't have, but we could smelt rotten flesh into leather. So, let's do that real quick. Let's get some of this in there. Let's make this as fast as we possibly can, because my goodness, we are going to run out of water so quickly. And I guess we're going to have to keep cutting down trees to keep up with the number of apples that we need to keep this running. But that shouldn't be too big of a deal. What do we need to do with this? Stick it on a drying rack? Oh, no, combine it with a glass bottle and then stick it on a drying rack, right? Where's our drying racks at? They are somewhere. Where are our drying racks? Let's make some more. Let's make some more. They're not that expensive. Let's first of all make a second crafting station, because that will probably more than likely come in useful at some point. Then throw it on the floor just for good measure. Then let's make some more drying racks. There we go. Okay, boom. Boom. That should finish pretty much instantly. Let's keep going with the leather. Let's make a few more of those. My goodness, we need to get these done as fast as possible because we are running out of health so quickly here. Let's do that again. Okay. This should be fine. This should be fine. Can we combine that up? No, we cannot, but I believe we can do this. No! What? Point crafting table. Oh. Okay. Okay, that worked. I'm not going to put the chest plate back on. I think the chest plate actually speeds up our dehydration periods. I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is keep doing this. So can I, like, craft that into drinkable water? No? Can I use this for anything? I can craft it into... If I use leather, I can craft it into something. But other than that, I can make salt water again if I really want to. Other than that, it doesn't actually... Like, I can use that for anything, which is a bit of a pain, if I do say so myself. A little bit of a pain. Is that done? No, it's not. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Let's get that back up there again. Let's keep going with the hydration here. And we will do this again. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we're getting somewhere. This should keep us going, I think, for the rest of this episode. We'll do that one more time. Combine it up. Put that in there. That now has 68% water. Okay, that should be fine. Has this worked? Oh, it has. Look at that. We've got like a... Oh, we got 5? What? Oh, what? What? Okay, so apparently 1 equals 1 there. Somehow. Sure? I'm so confused. I have no idea how in the world that actually managed to work. But, on the bright side, it did. So, we now have 6 of this stuff. So, let's go ahead and make ourselves a faucet real quick. Like so. Okay, that's fun. Let me guess, there's a really easy way to make a faucet. Like, really easy. Yeah, there is. Wow. And let me guess, there's a really easy way to make the casting table. Yeah, there is. Wow. Okay. Wow. We had to go about it the hard way, didn't we? That's what you get when you try and go about things just the hardest way possible. The good news is, it should come in useful at some point when we actually go ahead and start making ourselves a full-on tinker smeltery. I believe we can still use this for making the bricks. We can. So we can actually start making a smeltery with those at some point. But for now, we have to go and do it the specific way that this pack wants us to do it. For that, we are going to need a little bit more wood. Thankfully, we have an absolute butt ton. Let's throw that in there. That's going to get us the glass for the faucet. Then we're going to need a bunch more clay for the actual table itself, which isn't actually going to be that bad at all. We'll stick that down on there, like that. And then we're going to have to break down some more clay. And once we've got enough bricks, we can go ahead and make ourselves the very easy to make casting table, which we will take. We are going to need that spare brick, so don't drop it on the floor. And I'm going to try and really quickly replace this here with this casting table. And there we go. And now we put down a brick, like so, and release the gold over it. That should get us a gold cast. What? We need 288? We've got 260 millibuckets? What? What? The quest book said I only needed 1. The quest book lied to me. It says here, if I right-click some hardened gold... Oh, maybe I guess more than 1. Okay, guys. Well, we were almost there. We have slowness. I'm not quite sure why we have slowness. Maybe it's all the stuff we're carrying. We also have some more seared brick in there, which I guess is nice. We've got that 10 seared brick we're after. I guess I'm going to go away again. I'm going to try and find some more. I will take that string. Some more of those meteors to break up. I think I saw some over there. I think they're meteors, although they might just be obsidian. It looks more and more likely that it's just obsidian, which is a bit of a shame because I would very much like some meteors. But basically, I'm going to go away. I'm going to find some more of that because the quest that we're completing also requires us to actually hand in a piece of gold. So we're going to need, I think, at least 3 more of those little pieces to get this quest up and running. So yeah, I'm going to go away. I'm going to find some more gold. I'm going to find some more meteors. I'm going to hammer them down, try and get some more gold. I'll be back in a second. And again, a little while later, I decided, just as a hunch, just as a, I'll give it a shot. It turns out that we can actually mine gold using our current tier pickaxe. I was making this pack so complicated that I just missed the basic, super basic stuff that we could just do without even trying. All we had to do... Oh my god, the gas. Okay. All we had to do was just take the vanilla pickaxe. We can't mine iron yet. But all we had to do was just take the pickaxe we already had and use it to flip and mine some gold. And that was it. What the heck? Okay, so our second block of hardened gold is almost there, and if my math is right, we should have just the right amount now to finish this off and get 1 ingot's worth. So the magic number there was 2 gold blocks worth, but let's go ahead and pour the rest of that over. That's going to make us a gold ingot cast, and then if we do this, it should take all 145 millibuckets to get us a golden ingot. Flippin' heck. That was so much easier than we made it out to be, but we can go ahead and manually submit. And as a reward, we get either 16 seared brick or 9 iron ore. I'm going to take the iron ore to start with here. The seared brick doesn't seem that hard to get. It's just a lot of cobblestone grinding. Whereas the iron ore, can we put the iron ore in here? Oh, we can't. What? What? Can we just smelt this normally? Is that a thing? Please? we can grindstone it. Can we make a grindstone? Is that something that we have the ability to do? Not particularly until we can mine quartz, which we can't do until we get the iron. Can we smelt this up in a normal furnace? We can. So, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to smelt one of these up to get us the iron pickaxe, and then between episodes I can go ahead and actually start to mine something, and it's not going to be like I'm just mining flipping copper and gold, apparently. So, let's take you. And now I believe what we can do is, first of all, we're going to need the ingot head. Oh, nope. Nope, no, that's not going to work, is it? It's not going to work. It's not going to work, because in order to make an iron pickaxe head, we need first to make a smeltery, which we do not have. So, what I think we're going to have to do instead... First of all, we have to make a smeltery. Once we've got the smeltery, we're going to have to get some more gold. We're going to have to make a pickaxe head cast, get the pickaxe head, then make an iron pickaxe head. Oh, it's going to take so long. But actually, it's not too bad. What we'll do now, we've done this quest, so I will claim my reward of... Oh, look at that, 32 seared bricks. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We were given a ton of seared bricks. Let's try this. It's going to render this this elevator block here useless, but that's fine. Let's put those there. Let's do something like this. Can go there. I believe we have been given enough here to make ourselves a fully functioning smeltery. We also have 10 upstairs, so we can probably make a controller. We may need a few more if we want to make a tank and such like that, but this is very much now within the realms of possibilities, as opposed to just the realms of me never ever getting it done ever. Let's see, you can go there. Didn't really need a block there. I could have just done it against the walls. And now we need a tank, a drain, and a controller. Now, we have 10. 10 gets us, I think, one of those. We don't quite have enough to make all of it. Let's get rid of all of you. Where in the world did I put all of my seared brick? Did I put it somewhere? We got... Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. I'll take all that. I don't believe we can use this to get any back. No, we can't send it back, which is a bit of a shame. But we can do... That's going to get us the controller. That's going to get us the drain. And the tank looks like that with some glass in the middle. So, we got that. We need 4 more to get the drain, and then 8 more after that. So we need 12 more of these, which is another 10. So, what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to go away again. I'm going to get 10 more of these. That's just another bucket of lava into the vat here with another 10 ground. I'm also going to go away and try and find some more gold using either our pickaxe or our hammer, because now we can use both. And so we can get an ingot cast going, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I got another piece of gold. We're going to stick that in there. Make sure that's not there. We're now going to need to get ourselves a pickaxe, a cobblestone pickaxe head, so we can make a pickaxe head cast. So, we should have a pickaxe cast around somewhere. Let's take you. Let's go make ourselves just a straight, normal cobblestone pickaxe head, like so. And then we can use that to make a pickaxe head cast in here, which we'll do as soon as that is done. And just as I said that, I realized that, again, we're going to need a second piece. But we can go away and get that in a second. While that's doing that, I did, between episodes, get all the obsidian that we need. So, I think we should, if I'm not mistaken, be able to go ahead and complete another quest right now. That being this one over here, requiring the obsidian broadhead, the obsidian tough binding, as well as some bone stuff. So, let's try this again. Let's go over to stencil table. I've just made the stuff to make some more stencils. Let's do this, and let's do that. That's going to get us 8 more stencils. We can then throw those in there. Tough binding and axe head. We'll take both of those. We're then going to make the obsidian axe head, which requires 8 obsidian. We're then going to make the tough binding, which should require 3. We're then also going to make a bone tool rod and a bone large plate. That is going to be, that is a tough tool rod, so that's that one. And the large plate we already have, so let's see if we can get this to work. You go there, and you go there. Oh, no, what do we need? 3? Why you no work? Does it have to be real bones for you to work? Is that a thing? Do we have any real bones? We have these ones here. We have these pimp canes. And you know what? Because I'm just... Oh, wait a second. Yeah, no, I'm going to use them. I don't think we should, but I'm scared of going outside, and that works. Boom. Boom. Let's take the slimy sapling. I don't see a need for dark oak or acacia, apart from just to decorate. So I think that would be better. And then let's go ahead and just make ourselves this guy here. I'm assuming this is what it wants us to do. But before we make that, I will check the quest, just in case it is a quest to do it. It is not, but it does want us to make this lumber axe. I will take it. We have a much faster lumber axe than the one we had before. This stuff should be almost done. We currently have 7. That's enough to get ourselves the drain. Like so. We are also going to need some more glass, so let's try this again. Get ourselves some glass smelting up. There we go. You can go in there. Let's go stick down our controller and our drain, and then all we need is a few more left to get ourselves the tank. So let's go controller in the middle, drain over here. We are going to need the casting table, but for now that still needs to be up here. That's going to 216. As I said earlier, we're still going to need a little bit more because we do need 288 in order to get this thing up and running. So again, I'm going to go away, guys. I'm going to wait for these to finish. I'm going to try and find some more gold, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, this now looks to be done. That got us 6. Did we have some more elsewhere? Because I'm fairly certain 6 isn't the right amount. We need like 2 more to make that work. Did I calculate that completely wrong? Really? What? Oh, that is a pain. That is a massive pain in the backside. However, it's not too hard of a problem to fix. It just means waiting a little bit longer to get that smeltery. Let's just do this. And we only need 2 more, so let's just go boom. Oh, we need the clay. I wasn't going to say gravel then. Let's get the clay. Let's get the gravel. Let's get the sand. Let's try this again. We don't have any lava left, which makes it just a massive pain in the backside. However, we do have enough to finish that off, so we'll do that. I'm going to quickly grab this because we are running out of water. The lumber axe is amazing. We just got a ton of stuff for cutting down that tree. I'm also going to stick you up because I'm pretty sure we're going to run out of food fairly quickly, which is not good. Let's do this to get our water levels at least somewhere back to normal. You are now done. I will take that. We'll then go ahead and grab ourselves a gold ingot with the remainder. I think that's a good idea. Maybe. Yeah, we kind of have to do it because the rest of this we're going to have to use to make another bucket of lava. So let's go ahead and throw 1, 2, 3, 4 of you in there. That should work pretty well. And I think that's pretty much all I can do now until this thing is finished. Let's do a quick check into our quest book here. We still haven't done this one yet. We don't have a skeleton skull. We should probably go out and kill some more skeletons. That would also complete some of these quests up here. Drawers. Let's have a look here. Oak drawers. Oak drawers. Now, oak drawers I believe we can make actually fairly easily. It's just a bunch of wood. However, the storage upgrade Mark II, I believe, requires iron in order to work. So, yeah. So we can't make that just yet. We can go ahead and make the first one. And you know what? We will go ahead and do that because we have an absolute ton of wood right now. Let's get rid of all of you and do something like this. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 chests. We'll go 1, 2, what? We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets us the draw. So that's half of the quest done. Not quite all there, but it's almost there. Do we have to manually detect? We do not. That is fine. We should get some zombie brains and gunpowder. That'd be fine. We need to figure out how these work. I'll do that at some point, hopefully. This quest we have done. This quest requires us to go out into dungeons, which scare me to death, so I'm not going to do that just yet. And other than that, we've pretty much done the rest of those quests. This one, not quite so. What do we need for a crucible furnace? Crucible furnace. We need... Oh my goodness. We need a lot of stuff, apparently. Silicon. It's not too bad, actually. It's not terrible. It's actually... We could probably get away with that. We could probably get away with that. I'm not going to do it this episode because it's a bit of a task, but it does look like it is doable. Okay, so I finally think we're going to be able to finish this off. We have some more seared brick. We can take those over here and finally make ourselves this guy here, the tank. We are then, of course, going to need a bucket of lava to fill that tank, so I went ahead and made a second bucket of lava here. I will take this guy real quick and set up another one, just so we have something to eat for the near future. Very nice. And now, if we throw this down here, put our lava in, and go grab our iron, or we should finally be able to make that iron pickaxe that we were after for such a long time. Let's take you, and let's do something like that. While we're there, we might as well also put in the iron ingot. There's really no point in hanging onto that. Actually, there's really no point in putting it in there now, is there? It's not going to double. There's nothing going to happen to it. All of these are going to double. This is going to turn into 14 iron, which will be pretty nice. And we only need one of them to make the pickaxe head, and then we can turn the rest into ingots, which is pretty nice. We should probably have a cobblestone ready to replace that. Otherwise, we are going to have a very big lava issue very quickly, which is not good at all. Hopefully this doesn't go in the fire. Good, good. If that had gone in the lava, I would have been very, very annoyed. Instead, we can go ahead and stick that down like so. We can put that in there. We're going to need our faucet, which I will just break off of here. And apparently it takes forever to break, but we got it. And if we throw that on there. Boom. This is done. Boom. We should be good to go. Now, because we have, what is the mod called now? It is called, I have no idea. It's a mod that allows us to go ahead and do something like this. Boom, boom, and that didn't work. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think what we have to do here is if we want to just be able to upgrade our current bone pickaxe to the next level pickaxe, which would be a copper pickaxe, I think we have to go to copper first and then up to bone. However, I am a very lazy person, and so instead, I'm going to make bone parts because I do not want to have to wait around, get more copper and do that. I want this pickaxe and I want it now. So instead, we're going to go ahead and make a wooden tool rod like so. We're going to make a wooden binding like so. Or not like so. Can we make a wooden binding? No? We're going to make a bone binding. What? Oh, that's a tough one. That's why. We're going to make a bone binding like so. And then we're going to go ahead and make ourselves a pickaxe like so. Boom, boom, and boom. Ta-da! Iron level pickaxe, and we should now be able to actually go ahead and mine some stuff out in the real world, which is absolutely fantastic. And with that, guys, I'm going to end this episode of Blast Off here. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to like, and I will see you guys next time.